Hey everybody, it is Friday. So you know what that means, right? It means it's another time, another day for Shawna's live recap show. Where tonight we're just going to talk about, of course, Elvis. That will be towards the end because I want to get back to him. Uh, but we're also going to talk about what we were exposing. Well, not really, because somebody else did it. We talked about Bridget Cruz being on Instagram. Hey, MJ. And about Bridget Cruz, a lot of people have been wondering who is Bridget Cruz. Now, I know that Rhonda is making a video about that, but if you guys can't make it, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on who Bridget Cruz is, how is she associated with Prissy Pants, and what is going down, okay? And then I want to get back to talking about Elvis towards the end. How about that, guys? Okay? Hey, Kristen. Hey, so glad for this because I've been in the ER, just got home today. Girl, are you sick? Are your kids sick? Are you okay? Goodness sakes. Vanessa, hi. Cheryl, howdy. Howdy. Do you guys remember that show, Hee Haw? That's where I got that from. Kathleen, hi Shawna. I hope Wade is better. Yeah, he is. It was just a quick little bug. He's fine now. You know how kids are. Sick one second, fine the next. Ginger, hi Shawna. Hey girl. Teresa, hello. Well, hello there. Well, how do you do? I'm glad you guys are here. Hi, Patty. Kristen, it was me. I've been having heart palpitations, been sent to a cardiologist. Ooh, girlfriend, you too young for that. Yes, go get checked out. Tell ya. I'll pray for you, Kristen. Michelle, hi. Kimberly, hi, Shawna. Mallory, hi, Shawna. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, 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 Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. It's been a long work week. I mean, it's usually an okay week, but today like this week for some reason, just went slow. Cynthia, hi Shawna from Canada. Hey Cynthia. MJ, you are so humble and sweet lady. God bless you. God bless you too, MJ. We are all God's children, and we are all brothers and sisters here, aren't we? Linda, hi. Kathy, so glad you're back. Thank you. Roy, hey. Oh, all those baby sharks. Baby shark, boop, 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 boop. Baby shark, boop, 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 boop. Sean is back, boop, 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 boop. Sorry. Rainbow. Shana, Shana. Ginger, hello. Speaking of a rainbow, that reminded me of something. Okay. I have one song. There is one song in history that has my name in it. Shawna. Can you guys guess what it is, this song? No, it's not Elvis related. It's just something fun. There is one song out there in the world that has my name on it. In it, excuse me, one song. If you guys can figure out what that song is, one song with my name in it. And it's one of those weird songs too. I'll give you another, it's from the 50s, but it's not Elvis. Or maybe early 60s, I'm not quite sure, but it's one of those doo-wop, bebop type songs. One song with my name in it. You know, there's a lot of people out there that have basic names that are in songs all the time. And then there's the ones that are in songs because somebody got their heart broke by someone with a unique name, so it has to be put in a song. Well, there's one for me, and my brothers used to torment me with it every day and hold me down and torment me with it. Ah, Shanana. Then it's close, Rainbow. Ginger. Hi, Michelle. Kristen. Now everyone is Googling. So join the party. Try to find which song I'm talking about. It's really funny. My brothers used to torment me. It's just something fun you might want to know about me. Hey, Vanessa. Oh, Shawna. No, that's Donna. MJ. Shenandoah. No, it's my real name, Shawna. It's in there. Guys, I'll give you some time. I'm not going to give it out just yet. I'll give you some time. We've got a lot to talk about between, now and when you guys figure it out. Kristen, my daughter's name is Maria, so we're always singing the Bricks and Dunn song. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gypsy lady. Yeah, I like that song. I play it a lot at work because it's on my country mix track. See, at work I can listen to music. A lot of people don't get to. I'm blessed. I get to listen to music at work, and you know what's so awesome about my job? My boss, my boss, and my coworkers let me listen to Elvis. So you know what? I'm happy all around. This girl gets to listen to Elvis during work, so it's cool. Cool. So anyway, I want to go back to Bridget Cruz. There was a revelation, and it wasn't really on my show. It was from other people, and it was sent to me, and it wasn't my work. And I looked and saw that Bridget Cruz said a few things, and it just boggled my mind what those things were. So then a lot of you and Catgirl Blue went out and started trying to find what I was talking about. And lo and behold, on Priscilla Presley's Instagram account, here comes Bridget Cruz talking and putting comments right underneath Priscilla's post where she posted a picture of her and Riley at the Emmys. And according to her, the truth is going to come out sooner or later. So, wow. Uh, I was shocked. I know a lot of you were. You were there with me when we were reading it. I don't have an Instagram account. I don't have a Twitter account. Somebody wrote me and went, "Hey, Shawna, yes, you do. You do. I found you on Instagram." Well, here's the thing. I made a profile years ago, and I'm never on it. I don't even see it. So I only have enough time for Facebook and YouTube, and that's it. I've got a full-time job. You know how they say, don't quit your day job, right? You really can't. Not this day and age, anyway. But anyways, we all found out that Bridget Cruz somehow is not Priscilla Presley's attorney in fact anymore. So interesting. Sarah B, got my popcorn. Tracy, hello from Seattle. Lori, hello, sweet Shawna. Hi, CCQ2. I missed a few of you. Yeah. Ginger, at least you don't have to share your name with animals, Shawna. No, I don't. I don't have to do that. Roy, is it I wonder why Shannon? No. Okay, I'll just throw it out. I'll just give it to you guys. You'll never find it. I'll sing it to you guys. Are you guys ready? Okay. This is the only song that I know of, and my brothers, my older brothers who used to torment me about this song with my name in it. Get a job, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, bow, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, yeah, dip. Get a job, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Well, guys, I've got two jobs, or if you count motherhood, I've got three, a wife, I got four jobs. I don't need no That's my song. Get a job. Shawna na na. Shawna na na na. Is it Rainbow? Okay. I'll give you that credit. Cat Girl. Hello, Shawna. Hi. CZQ, I love it. Sounds cute. Oh, it's cute until your older brothers hold you down when you're a kid and just sing it to you over and over and over and over, and you, then it loses excuse me. It loses its cuteness after a while. Okay. Linda, hey Ginger, my fur baby is named Ginger. Well, I don't think I've ever seen or heard my name as well. My name for an animal. I don't think so. Can't throw it out. There's lots of animals in the world, but I don't think I've ever heard of that. But anyways, um, I have some stuff I want to read to you guys. Now I know you guys want to talk to me, okay? But I want to save you all from typing because I'm not going to be able to read what you're saying. I am going to read some things to you, and then we're going to all discuss these things, okay? It's something different. I want to talk to you guys, and I'm going to, okay? But I want to read these things to you guys so you know what we're going to talk about, okay? Does that make any sense? I don't want to miss any of your messages. So, like, from here till when I say, okay, now give me what you think. Give me some of your time, okay? Because this is what we're talking about tonight, okay? We're going to talk about who Bridget Cruz is, what is her job, what was her position with Priscilla, and where they are now. And then we're going to talk about it, okay? And then get back to Elvis. That's what my plan is. Kristen, being the baby of the family, comes with the teasing. I can relate. Always the teasing with me. Both my brothers are 7 years older than me and 15 years older than me. So when I was born, my middle brother was 7 and my eldest brother was 15. Can you believe that? I had nothing in common with my brothers. They just wanted to torment me and toughen me up. Oh, anyways, I digress. Okay. Now, let me get to where I'm going to start. I gotta find where I sent it to me. Give me 1 sec. Almost. There we go. All right. Let me read you before we start. I'm going to read you this article real fast now. Okay. Now, this article is what really started it all with me anyway. So this should click with you guys. Okay. So this is from CNN. Believe it or not, a real news place, not like TMZ or something. But anyway, this is from CNN, and it was published February 3rd, 2023. It's called Lisa Marie Presley Leaves Behind a Music Fortune and a Family Dispute. As Lisa Marie Presley's three daughters stand to inherit her estate and her grandmother is contesting the validity of her late daughter's will, some close to the family say the legal dispute, now in a California court, reflects a Presley family history of conflict over money. 4 days after Lisa Marie Presley's Graceland memorial service, Priscilla Presley filed a petition challenging a 2016 amendment in her daughter's will. The change removed Priscilla Presley and former business manager Barry Siegel as co-trustees and replaced them with her children, Riley and Benjamin Keel. Benjamin Keel later died in 2020. Priscilla Presley's petition alleges that she did not receive notice of the amendment while her daughter was alive, as was required by her trust. But then she takes it back when she finally wins the settlement, guys, and saying it was fine. She did actually, indeed, did receive that, but that's just one of her lies. You know how she prissy pants can be. But anyways, the The petition also notes that Priscilla's name is misspelled in the document, alleges the amendment was not witnessed or notarized, and questions the authenticity of Lisa Marie's signature. Keogh has not yet responded to the petition. CNN has contacted her representatives for a comment. See, and Riley kept quiet during all of this. Two individuals were longtime friends of Lisa Marie Presley, spoke to CNN about the estate's dispute. CNN is not naming the friends as they were not authorized to speak publicly on behalf of the family. One friend alleged Priscilla Presley's petition is nothing but a money grab, which we've all, in our own personal opinion with our research and what we have found, is that's exactly what it was that Priscilla was doing. It was a money grab to get a hold of stuff of Lisa's because she saw that Lisa took her out of everything. It was just a way to grab some money while she could. All right? This is about Graceland and the memorabilia that Elvis left for Lisa Marie, the source said. Lisa was the sole heir to her estate. She and her mother were estranged for the last several years, which is about 8 years before she died, folks. It's all business when it came to promoting the Elvis movie, but when it came to personal life, they didn't talk for years. You know, that's just sad, but that was the reality of Lisa Marie and Prissy Pants during the time. But if you found out that your mother was swindling $900,000 a year out of your trust, you know, you wouldn't want to talk to her either. I believe Priscilla is after money and what's inside of Graceland. Hey guys, the new guys, I'm going to read this and then we're going to talk about it. Priscilla and Lisa Marie Presley's relationship was strained over the years, the friends say, and by their respective marriages and divorces, financial mismanagements, and personal trauma that has played out in the public eye as the former wife and the only child of the King of Rock and Roll, respectively. CNN made multiple attempts to reach Priscilla Presley, attorney, to seek comment on the story. They didn't hear from her. In an Instagram post on Wednesday to commemorate what would have been Lisa's 55th birthday, this is an article from last year, guys, Priscilla Presley described her efforts to love and protect her daughter. My wish is to protect my 3 grandchildren, and keep our family together, she wrote. From the first moment I held Lisa in my arms, I've protected, loved, and guided her as I have my son. Our hearts are broken, and I'm having to learn to live without my only daughter. And we've already established the history of this, and whatever. Whatever she wants to keep telling the world, especially during this time, right? Priscilla and Elvis Presley divorced in 1973. Lisa Marie Presley was the sole inheritor of Graceland and her father's estate when he died in 1977. Priscilla Presley transformed the property into a lucrative tourist attraction and museum, held in trust for Lisa Marie Presley until she turned 25. In 2004, Lisa Marie sold 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises' assets in a deal reportedly worth more than $100 million. She retained 15% ownership of Elvis Presley Enterprises, which managed operation for Graceland, its relative properties, and the Graceland archives. Lisa Marie was maintained complete ownership of Graceland Mansion itself and her late father's personal items housed in its museum, including costumes and cars on display, according to the Graceland website. A trust with the Graceland property and its contents will now pass on to her daughter, Riley Keough, as accomplished actress and model, along with her twin 14-year-old sisters, a representative for Graceland confirmed to CNN. Keough has made several films, and she has had a great music career with the Jones 6 series. Riley, a sophisticated 33-year-old woman who is more than capable of running the estate smoothly, the second close friend of Lisa Marie Presley told CNN. In 2020, a Presley executive told Rolling Stone that the estate was worth between $400 and $500 million. Lisa Marie Presley earned seven figures from her estate based on a court filing in 2022 divorce. So now, in the petition by Priscilla Presley challenging Lisa Marie's will, she has begun a legal fight against her granddaughter. This is about gaining control of what's left of Elvis' estate. Whatever. Elvis Presley's legacy is this. And we're going to go through here. This is about Bridget Jones and her role. Bridget Cruz. Oh my God. I watched Bridget Jones' diary the other day and it's in my head. Okay. Bridget Cruz. Hey, Molly. Bridget Cruz, a memorabilia auctioneer, is listed as an attorney-in-fact for Priscilla in her petition. Benny Roshan, chair of the Trust and Probate Litigation Group of Greenberg Klusker with estate law expertise, told CNN an attorney-in-fact might be designated in situations where an individual is either unable, unwilling, or unavailable to act. This kind of raises the question of which those three scenarios is the reason why Priscilla even filed the lawsuit. Is it because she was unable, unwilling, or unavailable to act in her stead to even get Bridget Cruz to be her attorney-in-fact, which is power of attorney, by the way. Cruz and her husband started Cruz GWS Auctions in 2009. According to the company's website, they have collaborated with Priscilla Presley on Elvis memorabilia auctions in the past, though it's unclear what the terms of their financial partnership may be. My relationship with Mrs. Presley is established years ago, Cruz said in a statement to CNN. My entire adult career has been devoted to validating and protecting the legacy of Elvis Presley. It has been an honor to be one of the many conservators of the Presley family. In August, CNN reported that Cruz arranged an auction of lost jewelry belonging to Elvis Presley. It was a collection that we had all heard about, Cruz told CNN in an email at the time. It truly was a myth, a legend, until we put our hands on it. Priscilla Presley helped curate the sale and expressed in an interview. So see, even Priscilla curated the sale of this lost Elvis memorabilia. So it kind of makes you wonder, yeah, they're telling us it's from the Colonel, but you know what makes you think she didn't take stuff when she could go through all these houses and stuff of Elvis and put it in a storage locker or some kind of vault somewhere until it appreciated with value. And then, poof, we have all this magic memorabilia to sell to people. So, yeah, so she hoped her involvement would help combat the proliferation of fake Elvis memorabilia, adding, I want to know for sure that it's going to go to someone who's going to care for it and love it. So Cruz told Reuters that the items such as an address book that belonged to Elvis and It's Now or Never singer had increased in value since Lisa Marie Presley's death. So they had to sell it and got a good price for it. It kind of makes you wonder, do you think Bridget Cruz had anything to do with getting a hold of Lisa Marie Presley's stuff after she died? I'm not saying she has it, but I mean, they call her a curator of Elvis legacy. Does that involve taking stuff from Lisa and trying to sell it in about 10 years when it's up there when the value gets so high up there, you know. I don't know. It's just something to think about, guys. Start watching out for Lisa Marie Presley memorabilia. Um, and tell me what you find. But anyway, that's what has happened. This is what with the lawsuit, she's got Bridget Cruz to be her attorney in fact. And she's been that way for a while. And then Rhonda and I got a hold of the settlement where it states that upon Priscilla Presley's death, Bridget Cruz was going to be not just the executive of Navarrone's trust, but also would be the one involved in Priscilla Presley's funeral arrangements and gravestone arrangement, which made me wonder, is she going to get an eternal flame too? I hope she don't. Guys, tell me in the comment section below. I mean, we already not going to handle her being buried by our guy or Lisa Marie, but for her to have an eternal flame like Elvis as well, that's just disgusting. I hope that don't happen. Ugh. But anyway, let me tell you. The meaning of attorney in fact is actually a power of attorney. An attorney in fact is an agent authorized to act on behalf of another person, but not necessarily authorized to practice law. A person authorized to act by power of attorney. So see, she's not a lawyer. People were telling me that there should be a confidentiality clause because client-lawyer privilege, but she wasn't a lawyer to Priscilla. She was an attorney in fact, which means power of attorney, which means she is not legally practiced to do law. So I don't think that confidentiality clause would apply to her, but I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't quote that, but I'm just saying I don't think it would, though. Just know that with Lisa's irrevocable trust, any decision that was made in the irrevocable trust cannot be taken back, which means it's ironclad. There's nothing in her trust that's going to be changed, so don't worry about that. And there's nothing that anybody can do about it. The power of attorney cannot transfer the responsibility to another agent at any time. The power of attorney cannot make any legal or financial decisions after the death of the principal, at which point the executor of the estate will take over. The POA cannot distribute inheritance or transfer assets after the death of the principal, which is a key disadvantage of a power attorney. If you execute a general power of attorney, one of the biggest potential disadvantages is that your agent has the ability to devastate you financially. With a general power of attorney, your agent can withdraw funds from your financial investments or accounts and sell your property and even enter contracts in your name. So I'm just thinking Prissy Pants had to really, really trust this Bridget Cruz to make her POA, because by law, Bridget Cruz could have cleaned her out of her checking account, of her savings account, sold property in her name. I mean, so they must have been like real close for her to do that. Ginger, they should have donated that memorabilia to Graceland instead of auctioning it off. Yeah, you think? Hey, Arlene. Molly, the original gold digger. Oh, I'm sure she will want an eternal flame. Whatever the most inappropriate thing to do would be, she wants to do it. Girl, I know. It makes me sick to even think about it. Ooh, her to have an eternal flame. Oh my gosh. What was she? What was she than just an ex-wife? Ruby, no eternal flame. Ah. Tracy, her eternal flame is not here on earth unless she repents and accepts Jesus and what he did on the cross. Well, Tracy, I don't know. I don't know if she ever will. I think she likes Xanu and being a Scientologist. Brenda, oh my God, don't even say that. Cynthia, hi. Anthony, and I hope y'all are doing well today. I'm glad Riley here to keep Scylla on a leash. I hope she keeps Scylla on a leash, Anthony. Tracy, wouldn't you love to see Priscilla's will probated, even if Lisa was alive and all left to Navarone? I mean, I don't know. I'd rather Lisa be alive, just period. This wouldn't be happening if Lisa were alive. This would not be happening. We wouldn't be talking about any of this stuff. Cynthia, darn, I didn't get any notification of your show. Missed most of it. I'm sorry, Cynthia, but you can watch. Once I get done, it's going to repost, and you can watch it in its entirely after the fact. Okay, and you didn't miss too much. And if you guys want notifications for future shows, any shows, even my live shows, make sure you like, which keeps the algorithm going, which suggests our stuff out there a lot better, which gets our show watched a lot more. And please hit that notification bell. If you hit that notification bell, it'll give you notifications of every show that comes on as they are uploaded or being taped live. Okay, Tracy? Okay, let me scroll down. Molly, yo, Priscilla's straight up garbage. It just makes me thoroughly infuriated on a daily basis. Does me too, honey. Does me too. Latte. Hi, Shawna. Hi, Latte. Ginger, I wouldn't be surprised. Rainbow, so who's going to arrange her funeral now? Well, she had two people written down. It's Bridget and some guy named Jason or something. She gave it to that guy. Don't quote me on that, but it's back to that guy of the original guy before. I don't have that information, but I know that it was switched. So that the guy has it now. I do know the messages that Bridget Cruz put in the comment section on Priscilla's Instagram got removed. I do know that. Is that something? I don't know. Eventually, somebody was going to delete what Bridget Cruz was saying on Priscilla Presley's Instagram account, right? Whoever her PR was, it would have been smart to delete that ASAP because it got us all thinking, didn't it, guys? They weren't fast enough, though, because everybody got screenshots of it. Music World. Hi, everyone. Hi, Music World. Music World. Hopefully, I haven't missed much. But if I want, but if I, what did I miss? And what did Pinocchio do or say now? Oh, nothing much. We're just learning the difference between attorney in fact, power of attorney, and an attorney, which means whatever Bridget Cruz posted in the comment section below Priscilla Presley's Instagram account, she can't get sued for because she wasn't an attorney. Somebody was telling me that through client confidentiality agreements, Bridget wouldn't be able to say that. Well, she said a lot already. You would think if somebody had confidentiality clause, they wouldn't be telling people that the truth is coming. And if you all knew the truth, y'all would be very surprised. So yeah. Oh. Molly, her galactic overlord, won't allow her to love the Lord, but she also just doesn't love the Lord. She's still that 14-year-old little a-hole. That's funny. Ginger, hi. Maria, hello from California. Gina, buenas noches, Shawna. Buenas noches, Gina. Cheryl, do you think she appointed Cruz as a quick fix because Zilla was traveling around for her personal appearances. Someone in place? Yes, especially since there was a court hearing and things needed to be filed and things needed to be done and signatures needed to be signed. I think that's pretty much why she put Cruz in that position. Molly, don't Scientologists believe in cremation? That type of flame would be okay? Well, for one, Molly, it's just a gas. It's just gas flame. The body is still underneath. It's not being cremated or anything. It's just you've got the body in the ground. You've got the gravestone up, and then you have like some pipes underneath with gas, natural gas, and it just stays lit. There's nothing burning underneath. There's no cremation going on, Molly. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood what you're saying. MJ, I want to be honest. I was also defending Priscilla, but I learned a lot from you in researching as well. The Priscilla movie comes out, I'm sickened that I defended this Scylla. It's okay. We all make mistakes, MJ. Just know that even her own daughter, Lisa Marie, did not like her mother. Mommy Dearest was not something that she wanted to spend time with for too long, you know. I read something today. I don't even know if I have it. I hope I do. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. I've been reading a lot of stuff on Facebook when I have time, when I'm on a break or something, and I don't know if they're in here or not, but there's a person on Facebook called Darby Shaw. I don't know if y'all heard of him. I don't know if you follow this person. This person's name is Darby, and they do a lot of Priscilla posts and research on Lisa Marie and just Elvis Presley facts and things like what we do, but they do it on Facebook. But they've been posting a lot of really interesting things, especially about Priscilla's dynamic with Lisa, and it's just sad. So, let me see if I can find something what I'm talking about. But I like to give credit where credit is due. So this is from Darby Shaw. I'm still looking. They post a lot. It's like they're pretty good. They keep that Elvis posting going. See if I can find it. But it was just something Lisa Marie said to her mom when she was a little girl. And it just, oh my gosh, it just devastated me. Like, how could a mom do that to their daughter? I just don't get some people sometimes, you know. Maybe I did save it. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I did save it. Hold on. Probably did because I liked it so much. No, I guess I didn't. I'll just give you an idea. Like, okay. Priscilla Presley was dating Mike Edwards, okay? And they were dating a lot. And this is not very long after Elvis died, probably about a year. And this is what Priscilla Presley got interviewed, and this is what she said when she started dating Mike Edwards. I went out every night at the beginning. Lisa began saying, I thought you and I were going to be together, Mom. I thought you and I were going to be together, Mom. Oh no, but Mom had to think about her sex life and get Mike Stone, right, guys? It's always about Priscilla, 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 Priscilla. It was never about Lisa. It was never about Lisa's happiness. It was always about Priscilla. And I get so frustrated with all of these Priscilla lovers out there. I just want to cringe. And sometimes there are days it's like, you know, I can't even argue with them. I can't even argue with brainwashed people, you know? I mean, Priscilla cared about Priscilla. She still does. Priscilla cared about her sex life back in the day and what it could do for her. You know, back then she had a great body. She could do anything. But now All she has is her name, you know. She's pushing 80, you know. So, yeah, she can't use her body like she used to. So she got to work, right? She got to use that Presley name now. Patty, Priscilla isn't very fast on the draw. She lets the information stay out too long, and everyone sees it and records the info, and I think it's so funny. I do too, Patty, but you know what I really hate about it, though? Is we have the screenshots. We say she said this, and then she'll turn it around. You know, like she says, like, I'll give you an example. In her movie with Sofia Coppola on Priscilla movie, it has Elvis throwing a chair at Priscilla because she criticized his music, right? Well, now she's taking a backpedal and saying, I never said that. That was just her putting that in. That never happened. Priscilla, which one is it, honey? Because I believe in Elvis and me. She claims about his temper and he threw that darn chair. So which one is it? This is why it's so hard to do shows about this woman. She says one thing one minute, and then she turns around and says something totally different the next. And then she thinks that we're going to forget, like we're stupid or something. No, Prissy Pants. We're not stupid. We're Elvis lovers and historians, and we remember, and we see everything, and we take screenshots of it all. She doesn't think we're smart cookies, Patty. That's the problem. Cat Girl, I do wonder what Lisa thought about Bridget. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Cheryl, I'd love to know where that jewelry came from. That was such a dog pony show. It was. Because it just so happened they have a story to go with it. Oh, we always thought about the myth like it wasn't real, but then, whoo, magically here it is. Just poof. And you know what's so funny? Right when the movie was getting popularity, about when it coming out, poof, this jewelry just magically appears. Music World. Oh, right. She is the auctioneer behind selling some of Elvis' former property. Pinocchio used her, and then when got all to use out of her, she dropped her. Well, that's what she does. That's what she does best. She uses someone until they're used up, and then bye bye. Next, on to the next one she can use. Rainbow, I don't think EPE will go for the eternal flame. Oh gosh, I hope not, Rainbow. Tracy, have you read the book Anita Wood's daughter wrote? I'm halfway through. I haven't finished it yet. Music World, and I love it so far. I just hadn't finished it yet. Music World at MJ, don't feel too sick. You're one of the only few who decided to come to your senses. True. Just goes to show, just because you love Priscilla one day doesn't mean with research and actually seeing her actions of what she's doing doesn't change your mind the next day. Ginger, sorry, I got the wrong. Kimberly, so sad. It is Kimberly. It really is. Arlene, I was power of attorney and executor of my mom. I also worked in contracts a while. So you know what we're talking about then. Arlene, congrats MJ for finally knowing the truth. It will set you free. Patricia, hello everyone. Molly, Patricia is a trollop. She's a trollop, all right. She's the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, she's devil in disguise. Arlene, hi. Kimberly, word for word from the book. For what, Kim? MJ, I understand. I was one of those people. I'm so sorry. Can't stand her son. He said on an interview he hated his sister and her son Benjamin. You know what else he said that I can't stand him now? He's glad she's dead. As of was it 3 months ago when he was on that Growing Up in Scientology show with Aaron, he said, "I'm glad she's dead," and it wasn't. He even said it wasn't a privilege to know his sister. It wasn't a privilege. It's sickening, right? Disgusting what he thinks of his own sister. And what's bad about it is his mother, Priscilla, just lets him keep saying that crap. If that mother really loved and nurtured her children like she's posting that she did, would you at least think that she would have lunch with her only son on this earth now, child Navarone, and say, "Hey, son, we've all lost your sister, and whether you care or not, I want you to keep your mouth shut because we loved her. And don't be disrespectful to the dead." Wouldn't you think his mother would mother up and tell him things like that? Don't be disrespectful to the dead. No, because she's not a real mother. She just plays one on TV. That's right. I said it. She just plays one on TV. And Molly, I didn't read your comment. You put no because you know they don't believe in cremation. I'm sorry I skipped it. It's going so fast. I don't mean to skip a comment or two. My apologies. Kimberly, I wonder how much money Bridget got to shut up. Maybe she didn't get any. Not yet, anyway. You never know. She could get money later when it's time to talk. Kimberly, when you get older, you can't remember your lies as well. It's not forgetting the truth, it's forgetting the lies. Yeah, and then you got to lie to cover up the lie. And then you just can't keep up. There's just too many lies everywhere. It's hard to keep up with them. Susie Q, it's very sad, MJ, and frustrating. Ginger, hello, Patricia. Arlene, love. Now I'm skipping down. Rainbow, she tries to hide the sun. She does, but according to Elvis, you can't do that. According to her ex, you can't do that. MJ, thank you. You're welcome, MJ. Ruby, is it true that Jerry Schilling is steering clear of prissy pimps right now? This is just speculating, but I don't know for fact if it's true or not. But my personal opinion on him being away from her right now is probably a good move, a good PR stunt at this time. If he wants Graceland to use him again in future anything, uh, that's what I think. If that makes any sense to you, Ruby. Cheryl, apparently Cruz. Arlene, yeah, I wonder how much is in Priscilla's life insurance. I don't know. But once she dies, we can figure it all out. Rhonda and I will dissect that piece of paper piece by piece, ladies and gents, just like we did all those others. MJ, sickening. Elvis chick, her eternal flame is going to burn where she's going, because I don't believe she's going to heaven after all she's done. Sorry, not being mean. You're not being mean, Elvis chick. That's your personal opinion. I too think where she's going is going to be a little hot. I think it's going to be a little hot where she's going if she don't change her ways. If she don't have one of those Charles Dickens Christmas Carol ghosts coming to visit her revelations to save her soul, I think she's going to go someplace pretty warm. But that's just my opinion. Arlene, Lisa was the fire that kept the animals in their cages. I'll agree with that. Kimberly, I wrote that when you were talking about the chair story. The Priscilla movie is word for word from Elvis and Me, except for the record. She was throwing Sophia under the bus. Yes, and I saw a video of her doing that. I'm like, wait, that's your story. You've been pushing that chair story for decades, and now you're putting her under the bus. I agree with you. That lady says one thing and changes her mind. Or, just like above, she's old now, and she says so many lies, it's hard to keep up with all of them, you know? One or the other. But throwing Sophia under the bus, why? Because her movie got backlash? Well, her movie got backlash because it sucked, and because her story was already said, and we all loved the Elvis movie by Boz Lawman, that we weren't going to see this prissy pant movie. That's why her movie bombed. None of us wanted or cared about Priscilla. We care about Elvis. But she was betting on if we cared about Elvis, we would care about her stupid movie Priscilla. Well, she betted wrong. So, and Sophia did too. Rainbow, he's buying a house in Brazil. It's there now, I heard. Well, don't go away, Matt. God, just go away and don't let the door of this country hit you on the way out, buddy. Because guess what, guys? I don't like Navarone either. I don't care. I'm going to put it out there. He said he hated Lisa Marie. He said he wished she was dead. He said she was a snake in the grass. He said these things, and then when she died, he said he was glad that she died. So to me, he's trash, he's garbage, he's irrelevant. I don't care. I think he's little whiny piney pants because he wasn't really rock royalty. You know, he wasn't Elvis's son. He's probably just jealous because he didn't get to be Elvis's son. And he was probably always jealous of Lisa because she was Elvis's only child that we know of. We'll get to, if we ever have a show, there's so many people out there that claim they're Elvis's kids. It's unbelievable. I don't know if I'll ever have a show about it, but if we ever do, it would be a funny and interesting show indeed. MJ, exactly. Why she left him, and talk about Lisa and Benjamin. Cheryl, according to Stephen Schutz, Cruz has been in some trouble with her auction practices. Great friend Zilla. Well, Cheryl, yes, she had. She had gotten in trouble for selling fake memorabilia, fake goods, fake things, high price fake things. I believe one of those fake things was a very expensive motorcycle. Ginger, I bet if that stupid movie had made a lot of money, she'd be proud of it. Of course she'd be proud of it, but guess what? It didn't. So, yeah. I'm really happy that it didn't. But she was just betting that she was just putting that movie out so soon after the Elvis movie because she wanted to ride that Elvis train. But in reality, it didn't get very far because we knew we could see right through her, guys. We didn't want to see the movie. A lot of us Elvis fans stayed home. We stayed home. And I'm glad you guys did. A lot of you guys didn't watch it. I'm glad. I didn't watch it. I don't think I can go through it, guys. Arlene, I hope Rhonda's hubby is doing good. Well, that's what I can stop and talk to you about it. He had surgery. I don't know what all I can say. He is recovering at home. They'll find out more later. He's in some pain and discomfort. So please continue to pray for him and for Rhonda because she's taking care of him. And I miss her. I don't know if she's going to be back Monday for Two Gals Talk About Elvis, though. I wouldn't even expect her to be back Monday. We have a lot of things that you guys and I can do, but I don't think she'll be back next week. She really needs to take care of her husband. So yeah, but he's recuperating. He's trying to at home. Also, I do have something I was going to throw out there to you guys. Are you ready? Okay. So, okay. I call this show Shawna's Live Recap Show or Shawna's Recap Live Show. I am not really liking that title anymore. Seriously, I'm not. I'm not liking the title anymore. I thought that maybe you guys out there, you out there who watches my Friday Night Live shows, can help me find another name for this show. Because just throwing it out there, when you look at Shawna's Live Recap Show, it doesn't really tell you what my show's about, does it? It doesn't show you we're talking about anything Elvis related or anything Presley news related. So if any one of you guys can come up with a name, I'll give you the complete credit because I sat down all day today and I wrote some down myself, but I don't like it anymore. I don't like the name of this show anymore, so I thought I would. Oh, Molly! That's a funny one. Guys, I don't know if I could use that though. It's not really family friendly, you know. It's not too family friendly though, Molly. Excuse my French, guys, but Molly said I should call it Shooting the Shit with Shawna. That's funny. Kimberly, Elvis and Shawna's Shotgun Shack. Oh, I'm still laughing from the other one. I'm sorry. That's a good one too, Kimberly. I'm gonna decide next week. Let me write this down. Let's see which one wins. Hold on, I'm writing these down. But I don't think I can use Shooting the Shat with Shawna there, Molly. But that was funny. Let's see, Elvis and Shawna's Shotgun Shack. Okay, I got that one. Music World says Shawna's Presley Place. I'll write that down. Kristen, do something like Elvis News of the Week recap or something along those lines. Well, I was already thinking about that, so I'm going to write that down to fix that title. Elvis News recap. Okay. Molly's laughing because I can't get it out of my mind either. Shooting the Elvis tea with Shawna. Spilling the Elvis tea with Shawna, right? Spilling the Elvis tea with Shawna. I'm going to put this in the group. You guys are going to vote for me. Gina, I didn't go watch it. I already saw the one in the 80s. Priscilla, Elvis and Me, and Priscilla does not respect Elvis, so why would her son respect any of the Presley? That's true, Gina. There's no respect on any of Priscilla's side or her kid. Music World. He said it should be called the Shit Show. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm writing that down too. But that's still not too much PG-13. I mean, yeah, that's PG-13, but it's not really too family friendly there. They're funny though. All right. Let me see. Ruby. Sassy Shawna spills the tea. Okay. Sassy Shawna spills the tea. Thank you, Ruby. Arlene, Mama Popcorn, The Shawna Show, The Good, the Bad, and what? What? No. It's going so fast I can't even read it. Hold on. Whoa. The Shawna Show, The Good, Bad, Ugly, and Godzilla. Let me write that down so long with. I know, Patricia. I love it too for Molly, but it's not family friendly, or I'd use it. MJ, Shawna's Truth. That's a good one, but I gotta have something like Elvis related in a way in it, so people who've never seen it before will know it's something about Elvis or Presley or something, without just throwing Elvis in there. Yeah. Molly, you're right on the family friendly, but it's awesome. Well, of course it's awesome. Olivia, Shawna's Tupelo. Okay. Like whatever you guys pick, I'm gonna put it in my group, and I'm gonna have people vote on it. And the biggest one, more with the most votes, is what I'm gonna call this show. I'm just not really too happy with Shawna's recap live. It doesn't really represent Elvis and us talking about what's going on. Patty says Shawna's crazy Elvis news. Okay. Got it. Music World, The Shitstorm with Shawna, or Shitstorm with Shawna. The Presley Storm with Shawna. What that? You guys always putting this shat word in there. I keep saying the English version. It's funny. Having fun with Shawna talking about Elvis. It's so much like two gals talk about Elvis, though, isn't it? I know it's the same type thing, though, isn't it? It's the same thing. We're constantly talking about Elvis. It never fails, right? Kimberly, shooting straight with Shawna. Can we incorporate something about Elvis in there? I like the shooting straight. I mean, can we incorporate something in there with Elvis? Let's see here. Shooting straight Elvis with Shawna. Anthony, how about the spirit of Graceland against Prissy? Oh, John, Shawna, you should call your Friday Dishing the Ish with Elvis. Dishing the Ish with Elvis. Not bad. I got that. Molly, Arlene. Shawna's tea, Vanessa. Jay, Shawna's late night with Elvis. Ooh, like a late night show. Yeah, I like that one too. I'm gonna write that down, Jay. Thanks, Jay. All right, Shawna's late night with Elvis. Not bad, not bad. Ginger, Shawna's Elvis chat. And you guys, after this live post, all you new people watching the video after this live post, if you guys want as if you guys have a name for my show, have a suggestion, put it in the comment section below after this video post and let me know, and I'll see if I want to use any of those too, and we will vote on them this week in my group. Okay? MJ, Shawna, and Prissy Pants. Well, it would work to a degree, but we're not always talking about Prissy Pants, though, MJ. Though it seems like we do, don't we? Well, I'm trying to go back to other stuff too, Molly. So how about just shooting the breeze with Shawna? Well, that's the same as shooting straight, shooting the shot. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down too, Molly. Okay, just so I have it. Shooting the breeze. Well, they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. Molly's, let's see, Music World, Shawna Elvis Lounge. Oh, let me write that down too. I'm not going to write anymore. This is it. I can't take up most of the show talking about this, but I appreciate all y'all's suggestions. They're really nice. My mind just was not wanting to work today, and I thought, well, maybe you guys want to name it. You guys are here every week with me, You guys are here. You could have went to any Elvis channel on YouTube, but guess what? You came to mine, and with that, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you guys. There's so many Elvis YouTube channel, Facebook groups, you name it. But you guys came to mine, and I thank you guys for it. You're my friends, and I love you guys. We're here to talk about Elvis. We're here to talk about Elvis news. We're here to talk about the ex-greedy witch gold digger and the Colonel and everybody else that messed with Elvis. He had a lot of enablers in his life, He had so many yes men in his life. I just wish one of them, two of them, three of them, four of them would have just did everything they could to help Elvis instead of make him look bad, especially after he left. It's not fair. It's just not fair. There's some books out there that are really good, and I go by them, and I do. But there are other books I don't. I like this book. I like Elena Nash's work. But when you think about Elvis as a human being, you got to think about it this way. In your life, you and I are not famous. None of you guys and I are not famous. If somebody was to sit down and ask you to write a book about yourself, or at least dictate your book to someone else to write, what would they write about you? What would people say about you? What would be the stories going around the campfire about you be? Would they be all roses? Would there be some things that would be bad? Would there be some things that would be traumatizing? Would there be things you would not want to say at all because you'd be too embarrassed? I think there would be. Ooh, okay, that's the last one. Way Down with Elvis. I kind of like that, S. And what's your name, honey? All I see is S. I like to know the people in my chat. I don't see your name. I like that. So, Way Down with Elvis. Way down where the music plays. Way down, down, down. Did you ever get a chance to ask Elena about her comment on Elvis? Yeah, it was took out of context. You know how those documentaries are. She said it, but it wasn't as bad as what they did make it look like because they cut things out. You know how they are. And they do that a lot in Hollywood. They'll say they're going to interview you and it's going to be legit and they won't make you look bad. They promise they won't make you look bad. And then you do the interview and then they clip things out and then they put them together and put it out there. And then it makes you look like you said something so much worse than what you originally said. Welcome to Hollywood. Gina D, is there going to be a Second Child Bride book? I don't know. I heard her say that she was doing it, planning on doing it. Then she had lunch with Prissy Pants. And then now, do you see a book? I don't see a book. We've already established if Prissy Pants ever asks you guys to lunch, don't go. Don't go. She'll pay you off. She'll get your lawyers to shut up. She'll make you sign a non-disclosure agreement. Then there'll be no book. I don't know. It'll be a surprise if that book comes out. Trisha says her daughter ordered Priscilla on her Amazon account. Oh no. I would make her pay for it then, honey. I ain't paying for that. You make her pay for it. Tracy. Think the Little More Conversation mentioned above is a great title. Let me see. Did I miss one? A Little More Conversation with Shawna. That's a good one, actually, too, because if you guys know Elvis and people know Elvis, they'll know that's one of Elvis's songs. A little less conversation. Well, this is a little more conversation. So it's a play on Elvis's song. So I like that. I'll write it down again so I don't forget it. And we're all going to vote on this. A little more conversation with Shawna. Does that sound better? I like it too. There. That's it. No more titles now. We already have so much. I knew you guys would come up with some good ones. I did. I knew you guys would. Molly, way down with Elvis. I dig it. Maria, I would love to do an Elvis book club read with this group. I mean, I would too, but I'm telling you, you can't read a book word for word. You can't, like for instance, let's just say if I came on once a week and I read a little bit aloud out of this book and we talked about it, I could get sued for copyright claim because Elena Nash told me, because I'm her friend, that she doesn't mind me doing so. It's just the publisher will sue me for copyright. You can't read word for word of a whole book out loud without paying the dues. But if the person is passed on or has died, you can. Or if you just wanted to read a few pages off camera and then we came on once a week and talked about said book, we could do that and then just read an excerpt here and there. We could do that. But I couldn't read a book word for word to you guys without getting slapped with copyright claims. Lori, Shawna, way down the rabbit hole. Whoa, I did that too fast. Where are you? Oh. Shawna, way down the rabbit hole with Elvis and the Wicked Witch. We're going down fairy tale lane. Let me tell you a story, little children, about an evil witch who took advantage of a very beautiful, handsome prince and ruined his life. Susan, hi. You don't know why your name isn't showing. Oh, well, now that I know when I see an S, I know your name is Susan. Okay? So hi, Susan. And I really do like that little more a conversation one. That's a good one. John Brooks, way down with Elvis. I like it. There's a lot of you that like that one. We'll see how the vote goes this week on who it will be, which one it'll be. Music world, yes, and that's exactly what Hollywood is called, Holly Weird. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's whatever they want you to see, whatever they want you to hear. You know. Elvis Chick, prayers for Rhonda's hubby, her and her family. Yes, please keep continuing to pray for Rhonda's husband. I miss her. I don't know if she's going to be on next week. Also, I see y'all are commenting and talking and asking about Tanya, our graphic artist. Thank you guys so much. She does an amazing job, Miss Tanya. So I wanted to throw that out there. Thanks, Tanya, for your graphics this week. And we love you. So y'all want to say hey to the third Elvis chick that we have around here. It is Tanya. And that very first picture you click on our graphic is her work. So she does amazing. Patty, as the Elvis world turns. You mean like the soap opera? As the world turns. Okay. I'll write that down because it's funny. Maria, I'm currently reading Elvis and the Colonel by Greg McDonald and Marshall Terrell. It's great. Oh, read the one by Elena Nash too. It's good as well. She even thinks that's her best work if you haven't already. See if there's anything different in it than there is by the Greg McDonald one. Karen, that's the best one. Tracy, Elvis always on my mind. Well, he's always on my mind. I might change that to Shawna's corner. I don't know. Molly, Trisha Farr, your daughter may need to ant up. Maria, a little more conversation is a great title. Rubes, just Shawna has Moody Blues news. Moody Blues, that's a tongue twister. Moody Blue News. Moody Blue News. Moody Blue News with Shawna. Molly Ruby, I love that one, of course. How did I not think of that? Good one. Arlene, just like an angel, but she the devil in disguise. Shawna, my name is Susan. Way down with Elvis is mine. That's a nice one, too. Thank you. Okay. Rainbow, let's talk Elvis with Shawna. Let's talk about Elvis. Let's talk about Elvis. Let's talk about Elvis with Shawna. Elvis with Shawna. No. I don't know. It's late. If you guys know me, you guys know that I get sillier the more tired I am. So I've had a very long day today. I am so surprised I'm here, but I wanted to be here for you guys. What would you do if I told you guys I am trying to acquire an Elvis TCB ring by Laurel Hayes? Yeah, I am. I am trying to buy an Elvis ring by Lowell Hayes for a good price, mind you, not the price that Graceland.com and LowellHayes.com is selling it for. Actually, very, very good price. Hopefully by next week, I'll have that Elvis TCB ring somewhere on these fingers. I don't know which one yet, but I never buy anything so expensive that I can't afford it. And I've been saving for a very long time. And Elvis's it's a replica, and you can go to LowellHayes.com and get it, or you can go on Graceland.com and get it. But I never get me anything like this. And somebody and an opportunity arose where they asked me if I wanted to buy it, and oh my gosh, I said yes. So hopefully next week, you'll see it on my finger. Yeah, I am very happy with this. I'm buying it, and I'll show it to you guys. But let's see if I can't. It's just D-ring, guys. I can't even see, and I hate my phone when it does that. That big old ring right there. And I never buy anything for me like this. And I've been saving my money for a really, 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 really long time. And I really want it. So I guess in the word of Elvis, I mean, you just go for it. But I mean, if you could get that for cheaper than what it's presented as this, you guys would take it too, right? I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yeah, I want it so bad. Music World, I love silly Shawna just as much as I love cussing Shawna. Both sides are all right with me. Hey, you've seen all sides of me, Music World. There's all sides of me. Molly goes get the ring. I want to. I'm going to. And like as soon as as soon as I'm done doing this live show for you guys, I'm gonna go pay for this ring. I was a little hesitant because this person lives out of state. They want me to do a payment through PayPal, but I checked their profile and stuff. It looks legit. But I love it too, Patricia. I think it's cool, Karen. And the ring is, I mean, it's Elvis's replica of the big TCB ring, And the price is so good, you guys. It's just so good. I couldn't say no. I could not say no. I could not. And it's my size. It's my size. I was like, this must be fate because it's the size that I wear on my finger. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's meant to be. Yeah, Karen, I am gonna try. I'm being careful. I'm trying to be careful anyway. I mean, I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. But I have checked this person out. I've checked the profile and it looks legit to me. So, and if they do run, it's not gonna like kill me and break my bank. All right, there'll be a lesson learned. But let's hope I get my ring. I'm gonna order it after the show. I'll show it to you guys as soon as I get it. I promise. But I've wanted that ring. There are two Elvis rings I've always wanted. The big TCB ring, which I just showed you, which I thought I was able to afford because Graceland.com has it at $390. And then there's another cheaper version for $275. But that's still a lot. And then I also wanted the pinky horseshoe ring. That's the other one that I want. So I'm going to be working on that one. What? What did Ginger say? Ginger, why would you say such a thing? I think the Colonel was a narcissist who used his boy to make him even more money while Elvis got short end of the stick. That's what I think. Patty, I want the Elvis ID bracelet, favorite piece of Elvis jewelry. You want the bracelet? Well, I didn't say my favorite Elvis jewelry piece. I just said my favorite rings are that TCB and the horseshoe ring. Now, my favorite necklace is the TCB, which I'm not wearing tonight, by the way, but when I do, you've guys seen it. I love the TCB necklace. I also want ID bracelet would be nice. There's another piece I would like, his choker. You know the one I'm talking about. William, hi Shawna, you have PayPal protection in case anything goes away. I hope so, William. I've been wanting this ring for, oh gosh, just for so long. And when they told me the price, I was about to fall out of the chair. I would be dumb not to buy this ring, so I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Kristen, you just said that to the wrong people. Yes, you did, because we love Elvis. So you can't call him what you did and expect us to let it ride. It doesn't work around here. It don't work. Arlene, any word on the live events for Lisa's birthday being put on live channel to watch? Haven't heard anything. You know they're going to do something. They took all her stuff. They were opening an exhibit on her birthday and adding more stuff. So there's going to be something. There is going to be something at Graceland on Lisa Marie's birthday. You definitely there is. There's going to be something. I just maybe they're keeping it down low, like hushing right now. Molly, I think I got the TCB with the thicker chain, but I definitely meant to grab the other one. Really? Olivia, the Colonel was worse. The Colonel was always worse. Elvis was tame compared to the entertainers of today. Music World, is there any place to sell Elvis paint? Is there any places that sell Elvis paintings? I don't know, but there's an Elvis painting that I want. You guys interested to find out? I want these so-called tacky. I want one of these so-called tacky velvet Elvises. Have you guys heard of velvet Elvis painting? I want one. I want an Elvis velvet painting. I'm looking for one. But now that I'm buying a TCB ring, I've got to save my money a little bit. But I want a velvet Elvis really bad before they quit making them. Well, they have probably quit making them, but I want one before they don't have one anymore to get. Karen, I've seen your pictures on Facebook of you, girl. You're a hottie. Oh, Karen. Thank you. Oh, you know, girl, I try. Arkansas, Dave. Hi, good. You look rested from your trip. Yes, it's been about a month since we've been back now. So, yeah, I've rested. Kind of. I had to go straight back to work, though. William, I was listening to Rhonda's show while doing some housework, and when it went off, I saw you were on. Looking forward to your interview with Nicola. Well, thank you. I'm going to get with her. I told her I'll talk to her Sunday, and we talked about the time. So, Cheryl, they're very popular now, Shawna. The Elvis Velvet, the Velvet Elvises are very popular now. Then I'm never gonna find one. Nikolai, I love Elvis and you, Mona. I love you too, Nikolai. Thank you. Arlene, the back-to-back show with the girls. Susie, I had a Velvet Elvis years ago. It got damaged when I moved. Oh, no. That would suck. I have never owned one, but I always wanted one. So I'm going to try. It's just hard to find. And when you find them, they're kind of pricey. What you would hope is if someone passes and leaves it to you in their will because they know that you love Elvis so much. That's what, yeah. Across my fingers. Oh, man. But, yeah. Gina, what do they look like? Oh, there's all kinds of them, Gina. If you Google Velvet Elvis, and you'll see. Yep, you'll see. Every time I try to show you guys pictures from my phone to the camera, it always looks awful. So just Google it. You'll find what a Velvet Elvis is, sweetheart. I mean, there's some nice ones, and then there's some that's like, what? But they're all paintings, and they're all velvet. They're all velvet, like they're made out of velvet. And there's some really good ones. There's some bad ones too. There's some real good ones out there. I just wish. Ooh, they got one in stock right now on eBay for $325. Golly. See, stuff like that. I don't know why. I need to learn how to do like graphic stuff around here. Oh no. Let's go back. That's a Velvet Elvis. But Like I said, I don't like it when I do it on my phone for you guys. There's just a lot of them. Oh well. The Velvet Store seems like the place to. The Velvet Store. There's a store that's called the Velvet Store. Okay, I gotta look this up. I gotta look that up. Now you got me wondering. There's a store that sells stuff that's just velvet. Did not know that. Hmm. The Velvet Store. Hmm. I can look on that later when we get off here on with you guys. I don't want to take y'all's time. I'm gonna look at that. Bonnie, I remember seeing the Velvet Elvis pictures in the 70s and 80s. I'd see them at flea markets back then. Man, Bonnie, if I saw a Velvet Elvis at a flea market, I would just grab it. I would just go grab it. Snatch it. Vanessa, they have them on Facebook Marketplace too. I've been looking, but not in my state. I haven't found. Gina, it's nice. Arlene, Priscilla has had too many drinks of alcohol. It's killed her brain cells. Probably so. William, I have to check out the Velvet Store too. I'm going to. Arlene, Susie, wow, really cool baseball card, Elvis. Very cool. I had the Elvis baseball cards from the 70s. I also had the ones that came out in the 90s too. So I know what you're talking about. William, nope, I read you already. Sorry, Susie, that's cool. Olivia, why don't you reach out to Priscilla and tell her of your show and ask for her to have 6 question show and tell for Elvis fans? Dick, I'm Olivia. Like, if I reached out to Priscilla and asked her to go on my show and ask her 6 questions, I don't think she would give me the time of day. I'm not famous. I don't have the money to offer her. You know, she likes to charge people. So I don't know what I would give her where she would even want to answer 6 questions on my show. But hey, I do it. She probably wouldn't like the questions I asked her, though. Susie. Arlene, yes, I have a full set. Rainbow, I've got the Velvet Elvis. My mom bought it in 1980 and paid $25 for it. Ah! I'm jelly, Rainbow. Jelly. Arlene, I got a whole bunch of those baseball cards. So, guys, I mean, we started off talking about Bridget Cruz, and I just wanted to give you an idea of who she was. You know, Rhonda uploaded a video today. She had a few minutes time while she was watching her husband, you know, and she wanted to get one out there to show you in depth of who she is and things like that. So if you guys want to check her out on Presley Mania, go ahead and check her out after my show. I won't mind. Her and I work together around here to get Elvis's history and legacy out there and not have people have misconceptions about Elvis. And that's why she and I do what we do to help people learn about Elvis history and know their Elvis facts and help people just in general that keep getting bashed by Priscilla lovers. We're always here for you. Nicola, when is Mike Stone coming on your show? I've been waiting on it. Well, I can write him this weekend. How would you like that? And I can see. All right. I'll write him this weekend and I'll see if he's busy or not, okay? He has been doing a few things. Music. Pinocchio is running away from her own movie like the plague. It's really funny. Yeah, because it was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing movie. Maria, I got an Elvis scarf today by a woman who lives in Grace by a woman who lived at Graceland and dated one of the Memphis Mafia guys. Really? Is it authentic? Like completely real? I'm jelly. I always wanted an Elvis scarf too. Olivia, who's Mike Stone? Mike Stone is the man that Priscilla Presley left Elvis Presley for in 1973. 1972, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Somebody's trying to call me. My mama's trying to call my phone while I'm trying to do a show with you guys. Kristen, I have to lay down, but I love these lives, and I hope everyone has a good night. Girl, go lay down. I love you, and thank you for coming on tonight, okay? I'm going to go soon anyway, so you're not going to miss too much. Maria, she said it's authentic. How could I verify it? Well, Graceland helps do that. There's places you can get these things verified. I know Stephen Schutz. You could ask him. There's a lot of people out there that can look at your certification or whatever that you got with it and can verify if it is or isn't. I'm not one, but I know there are a few people out there that can. Elvis chick, wow, awesome, Shawna. You get your TCB ring, and we know yours will have a real diamond in it. Oh, that's funny. You crack me up, girl. Vanessa, have you thought about interviewing Gate Girl Sandy Miller? Well, Vanessa, can you get her over on my side? Do you know her? Do you know her personally? I mean, if you do, uh, get us together. I am not friends with Sandy Miller. I would really love to talk to her, though. I have seen a couple of videos with her. So, yeah, send her down. I'll do it. I'll do it. Ruby, gotta go to bed for tonight. Ruby, good night, honey. Thank you for joining me, okay? I appreciate all the time y'all give me. Thank y'all for giving me the little bit that you gave me tonight. Karen, Shawna, look behind you. Elvis hanging you is Velvet Elvis. No, that's not Velvet Elvis. That is a tapestry. It is different. The Velvet Elvis I want is in a painting. It's got wood going down. That's a tapestry. Okay? It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not even made out of velvet. It's a polyester, I think. I mean, they kind of look like that though. But the one I want is a painting. Ruby, love you, princess. Have a great weekend. Night, night, everyone. TCB. TCB, babe. CZ, love your show, Shawna. Love you, TCZ. Helen, the one thing that has always perplexed me was the Colonel getting 50% of what Elvis earned in the later years. I will never not think how gross and criminal it was. Of course it was. He took advantage of Elvis every step of the way. Every step of the way. Elvis had to pay taxes on his 50%. So he didn't get a full 50. And then he had to give the Colonel the other 50%. That's more than any manager has ever made in the history of rock and roll country music world. Who was Sandy Miller? Sandy Miller was a gate girl that used to spend time at the gate all the time when she was a teenager, music world, and visited and met Elvis and the Memphis Mafia. A gate girl, she just hung around the gate a lot. She made a lot of friends and she got to meet Elvis. It was really cool. If I remember correctly, wasn't she also a guest on the 68 Comeback Special? Didn't she get to be on the 68 Comeback Special? Wasn't she one of the ladies in the audience as well because she was a gay girl? How lucky is that? I think I missed something. Oh, no, I didn't. Olivia, I commented on Facebook, which was blank, and then one day her page was a lot about the government. Shawna, I got the book Impersonal Life, the first book of Larry gave Elvis. It's very interesting. We'll let you know when I'm done and let you know when I'm done reading it. Okay, Tina, thank you. Arlene, Maria, wow, that's cool. Do you know the name of the lady? What about Tish Kirk Henley? Nurse Tish? Nurse Henley? Nurse Henley? I wouldn't mind interviewing her either. At all. If you guys know anybody that knew Elvis and you want me to interview him and you can get him my way, I'll get him on the show. Please and thank you. I do not mind. I will interview anybody who knew Elvis. Give me a break. Rosalind, I have an Elvis tapestry like the one hanging behind you. Had it since the late 70s. Yeah, I inherited this from a really good friend of mine. It's sad when you lose someone who is an Elvis collector like you are. 9 times out of 10, when they die, they give you their Elvis stuff to cherish, and that's why I have a lot. I mean, I had a lot to begin with, but I keep acquiring it. It's hard losing people you love, but when they know that you love Elvis, their stuff helps them live on, I guess, if you keep their stuff. I just think it's a blessing that you can inherit Elvis memorabilia because nobody wants to give Graceland too much extra money as it is. So it's nice if you can inherit it from someone else. Olivia, who was Mindy Miller? Mindy Miller was a ex-girlfriend of Elvis. I don't think they dated too long, but she was an ex-girlfriend of Elvis. And yes, Nurse Henley is for Priscilla. She's on Priscilla Camp's side, though. MJ, a Prissy Pants interview. MJ, do you know Prissy Pants? Because I really doubt she'd ever be on my show. I would give her some humdinger. She wouldn't like that too much. Maria, how about interviewing Larry Geller? I would not mind at all. I've always wanted to interview Larry Geller. I just can't get him on. He's getting older in age. If you can get him on, let me know, because I've tried. I've tried and tried and tried. Susie, laws against such monstrous manager agreements were created because the Colonel, he was such a user. Yep, a user and abuser. Helen, every time I think about that 50%, it makes me ill. Just unreal to me, and yet people in Elvis world still around to say they like the Colonel. Yeah, did you know that Priscilla and the Colonel stayed friends until the Colonel died? Yeah, yeah, yep. Very close too. She had a picture of the Colonel holding Navarone when he was like 5 or 6 on her lap. On his lap. I mean, on his lap. He was holding Navarone on his lap when Navarone was like 5, 6 years old. So they were really close. Arlene, I like that Jerry Schilling called the Colonel and got in his face when they put him on live TV when he was not well. Rainbow, you know what I've got? It's yours. Well, I already think it's a blessing anyway that y'all love me and care about me enough to even think about me like that. So thank you. Okay, Rainbow, thank you. It's a blessing. Karen was a mess. Arlene, yeah, they thought Larry was going to take Colonel Place. They were just jealous. They were just jealous of Larry. Larry was taking too much of Elvis's time. You see, Elvis was going through a spirituality phase, and he wanted answers, and he was searching, and there's not enough time in the day, and the boys and Priscilla got jealous that Elvis was spending more time with Larry Geller trying to find the truth than with them. So of course Larry had to go. Larry had to go. until the 70s, and then they invited Larry back. Thanks, 11389,000. What are the 3 questions you would ask Priscilla in a one-on-one interview? 3 questions. 1, can I have her stuck to a lie detector test, because I don't trust the answers of these 3 questions I'm giving her. I would ask her 1. Did your mom help you get your look and everything together to influence Elvis so he would have something to do with you at being 14 years old? 2, did you or didn't you sleep with Curry Grant? Because according to this and that, inquiring minds want to know. And 3, did you really even love anybody but yourself? Did you ever really love anybody but yourself? So those are the 3 questions if I had. I have plenty more, actually, but those are just the 3. I would have to make sure she's hooked up to a lie detector test, because I would not trust the answers out of her mouth, though. Maria, Mindy Miller attended Elvis's funeral, correct? Correct. She did. Yep. How about interviewing Jerry Schilling, Music World? I doubt he would be on my show, but if you could get him on my show, I'll interview him. Like I said. Oh, man. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm going to go for the night. It's late. I'm tired. I see all y'all typing to me, and I'm trying to read it, but my eyes are so tired, guys. I can't focus. It's getting hard. I have to go. I'm getting close to that. Oh, and I just. It is 11:17 my time. I'm glad you guys spent your time with me tonight. I love y'all. Thank you so much. As I said before, you could have went to any Elvis channel, but you came to mine. And because of that, I thank you, and I love y'all very, very much. If you guys want to know, like I said before, I doubt we're going to have a 2 gals talk about Elvis on Monday night. So I'll have something put together for you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday night next week. What about that? I'll put something together, Elvis. How about that? And I'll do something for you guys, just for me to you, okay? And I apologize, but maybe the next week, Rhonda and I will be able to do a show together again when her husband feels better, okay? All right, guys. TCBTLC. God bless y'all. And you know what? I'll see you on the other side. Good night, everybody. See y'all later. Thank you guys for joining me tonight.